Good morning from your folks at Channel 3 Civil War News. It's the morning of May 10th, and we've just received details on the Confederate victory at Chancellorsville. The battle was said to last from the morning of April 30th until May 6th. The strategic leader of the Confederates, Robert E. Lee, led the Southerners to a victory on the battlefield in Virginia against the Union and their leader, Joseph Hooker. An estimated 24,000 men were killed in this vicious battle. 14,000 men were lost for the Union and 10,000 for the Confederates. And now, with a live interview of the wounded Stonewall Jackson, our field correspondent Cooper Buckles.
Here we are, at Chancellorsville. But the Confederate Army just had a major victory over the Union Army. I was able to get an interview with General Stonewall Jackson. Everybody, General Stonewall Jackson. Stonewall, what happened to your arm?
Well, I was out riding, scouting out enemy lines, and some dumb idiot in my army shot my arm off.
That's unfortunate. How does it feel, Stonewall?
Feels like shit. It ain't there no more.
That's a shame, Stonewall. So, what does this victory mean for the Confederate Army?
Well, it stopped an otherwise catastrophic flanking unit in northern Virginia. But I'll get over this pneumonia and I'll be back fighting in no time.
Excellent. He looks as healthy as a horse. Back to you, Spencer.
Thanks, Cooper. Now in other news, Abraham Lincoln has just released word that... Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I've just been informed that General Stonewall Jackson has died. Let's take a moment of silence as we think about him. Stonewall Jackson, my bad. That's enough silence for now. We'll come back to you with more information on the Battle of Chancellorsville right after this quick break.
I'm the wild man. Who's the beast? Folks, when you're out in the wild, you gotta find stuff to eat. Now, the best place to find stuff to eat is mossy rocks. Now, watch this. There you go, you got something to eat. Now, one way to open this would be a stick. This is the biggest stick in the jungle! That didn't work! Now, another way to open this would be a rock. That didn't work. Now, the best way to open one of these cans is when you forage, you might find a baseball bat. Now, how you're gonna do this is you're gonna line it up just like this, and here you go. Kaplow! That worked quite well. And there you go, you got kidney beans juicing out. Now, kidney beans found in the wild. Said to be a delicacy. Listen, this is the biggest rock in the jungle. I'm the wild man. Catch my show on Tuesdays at 9. Who's the beast?
And we're back. We've got our senior analyst, Noah Mock, to give us the rundown on what this victory means for the future of the war.
Thanks, guys. The Union was shocked by this devastating defeat. Lincoln will definitely not be happy to hear this negative outcome, and Joseph Hooker may even lose his position as commander. Lincoln will have a tough time in the coming weeks recuperating his army. For the Confederate side of things, there are a few mixed reactions. Many were obviously joyful following Lee's commanding victory, but the loss of beloved General Stonewall Jackson makes the victory bittersweet. As far as the war is concerned, things are definitely looking up for the South. This victory could prove to be a turning point in the war, though Lee could become overconfident from such a resounding victory, which could eventually lead to a Confederate downfall. Will the Union ever recover? Will the Confederacy go on to win the war? Only time will tell.
Thanks for the input, Noah. And now back with a live interview with an eyewitness of the battle from our field correspondent, Cooper Buckles.
What'd you see today?
Well, saw a lot of fighting, saw a lot of shooting guns, saw a lot of explosions, there was a lot of dying.
Well, was this one of the more bloody battles you've seen?
Oh, absolutely. So many people were dying, there was just blood everywhere, it was scary.
Who won today?
The Confederates, so overall, I'd say it was a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for the insightful interview, Coop. And that will wrap up today's morning newscast. Please join us again at 3 o'clock for even more of your source for Civil War news. Stay classy, San Diego.